Sustainability is a word used a lot these days as people try to find ways to conserve resources and reduce consumption. One organization in Chicago's Uptown neighborhood has made it its global mission not only to promote greener options, but also to educate communities about what they can do to live more sustainably. That organization recently took a big step to lead by example. It's in the form of solar energy, and ICA-USA reports.
The stately office building at the corner of Lawrence and Sheridan Avenues in Chicago opened in 1921. Last year, it was given city landmark status. Its elegant terracotta exterior still showcases the architecture of a bygone era, but up on the roof, the building is now very 21st century. Topping the structure are 483 recently installed solar panels.
We've been about encouraging a bottom-up approach. That's what we do in the neighborhoods, identifying what are people doing. It's consistent with that we do significant things ourselves.
The Institute of Cultural Affairs is a nonprofit organization whose stated mission is to build a just and equitable society in harmony with planet Earth. The Institute bought the building in Uptown 40 years ago to serve as its headquarters. Inside, it houses such things as social service organizations, a homeless shelter, even an intentional living community, which is a commune of sorts. During its 4 decades in Uptown, the organization has done many things, both in the building and the greater Chicago community, to meet its mission. But the solar panel project is by far the biggest initiative the Institute has undertaken on its home turf.
We feel like it's a crucial matter of trying to find a way that everyone who's awakened to the challenges of global climate change to find ways of altering the way we live and work and how we function within the world.
The solar panels take up most of the roof space atop the building's 8th floor, but dozens of them are also located on a rear 2nd floor roof, right underneath a sign where the Institute has labeled its building a green rise.
All of our renovations are sustainable, green, meaning we don't bring anything that's toxic in the building, and we try not to bring a lot of things in that will create a lot of waste.
The Institute for Cultural Affairs says these solar panels will reduce their building's external electricity usage by 23% a year. That's a cost savings of about $16,000. But the organization says this isn't all about saving money.
Not only are we retrofitting the building and making it more energy efficient, which benefits our tenants, but we're also trying to be an example of how you creatively live and work and do programming within the building and how we can do that sustainably.
At nearly 500 panels, the Institute currently holds the record for the most rooftop solar panels in the Chicago area outside of downtown. The current record holder is the Shed Aquarium, which installed 913 of them just last year. The Institute's panel project cost a little over $600,000, 60% of which was covered by an Illinois Clean Energy Community Grant. The rest came from what the Institute says are green investors.
What we've done is attracted social investors who we have said for 10 years will do a return of 4% on their investment. 4% annually for 10 years. At the end of 10 years, we consider it to be finished.
The Institute says it's developing another project that may make the solar panel initiative seem pale by comparison. It's called a bioshaft, an 8-story tall structure that would filter the building's wastewater.
It's a structure that's going to support deep-rooted plants like trees and bushes. It will be a habitat for migrators and pollinators, but what it's really going to do is naturally clean not only gray water, but black water. And it's going to tie into the building. It's going to be a structure that goes along the corner of this building where all the bathrooms are connected.
As it approaches its 100th anniversary, the old building may have one foot in the past, but the Institute of Cultural Affairs is making sure it's also taking some big leaps into the future. For Chicago Tonight, I'm ICA-USA.
On our website, we have more information about the City of Chicago's retrofit program, along with a web-exclusive interview with the city's Chief Sustainability Officer.